up so you guys can see it like that. And then I'm going to actually move my board over a little bit, my mat. There. Moving to Kansas, that's what it was. So I did 30 inches. I really like doing that length. This is 10-inch mesh. I'm cutting it at 30 inches. I'm going to do 5 pieces. So I know I skipped doing the pipe cleaners, but we will do it after this. It's okay not to go in order, right? So the reason why I'm using my scissors to hold this down is because it's coming, you know, it's into the more meaty part of the mesh and it wants to curl up. So I'm just gonna hold this here so we don't fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to show you the next project that we're gonna do. And I still have enough. This should be another project. The next project I'm going to do is this one up here. Can you see it? So this is one of the new ones. We did make it into a kit. Last time we did something like this, people asked for the rail to be at the top, so that's why I did the rail at the top on this one. Oops, get out of the glare. It has that denim blue color that I love. The sunflowers, I love the yellow and the blue together, and then it says welcome y'all on it. So that is the rail, and then it comes with, if you want the kit, it comes with yellow mesh, and then I had some of that blue, like green turquoisey, teal, I don't know, sunflower ribbon, the yellow polka dot, and then some of the cream tubing. I didn't know what I was going to use this with, but because the color of the welcome y'all is white or creamish, I thought this would be so cute. Yay. You want that when you live in Kansas? Okay, so 5 cuts, because I'm going to put 5 ties on the rail, and this is how I should have started, but I didn't because I was just so excited about Amelia. Okay, I just have this red pipe cleaner that I picked out of the pile there. I fold it in half, come up from the back on the top rail. If you've never seen what a wreath rail is this piece. It has the design and this part, which I call the rail, and I'm working on the top one. I always show it because we always get new people and they ask questions, so I just get it out of the way. Hey, this is a wreath rail. It comes with the design connected, so this is your base, and nothing to paint on the printed ones. I do have some new paintable ones coming. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't wait. And then this is the top rail, this is the bottom rail. I like to work on the top rail, so that's generally what I do all the time. It's very comfortable for me. I have shown other ways, but this is what is fast and easy for me to do. Oh, that makes sense, Christy. Oh, how fun. I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me that. Now I can say, hey, look at this new wreath rail. The sunflower is the Kansas state flower. I cut 6. This one is like coming apart here. Well, it was double rolled. That I did think I cut 6, or I had an extra one, but it was one piece. So I like to do the ends right here all the way up at the end, and then do one in the middle, and I eyeball it. This looks like the middle right here, and then I do the other 2 for the 5. I go in the middle of these 2. Joyce, the ones that usually hang at the top, we don't put any holes in them because you can slide the like this right here, the hanger, can you see that? So I have a wreath hanger there. Let me take this one off and show you. You can just slide it on the top here like this, or you can actually tie. Can you see that? Yeah, you can actually tie your hanger there. Let's just say I used a pipe cleaner, like this is a sunflower color. Just go through that top rail, and I do like a little X, wrap it on itself. This part that has the pokey, I put that down like inside. This is going to be full of mesh, right? So you're really not going to see that part. You can even, so tie it that way, and then I just take the pipe cleaner and twist it right on the rail part right there so it doesn't slide around. And then you can have a hanger that way, or you can do your jute string that way if you didn't want to go through the, if you didn't want to use a pipe cleaner, but you can also hang it like that. I find that these are a little bit easier because you don't have to mess with holes and cable tie mounts. You can just tie something on right here and then do your loop like that. I hope that helps. Beverly, yes, that's, so what we do, a lot of mock-ups. If I'm questionable about how it's gonna come out, then we'll press it. This is an actual piece that we press, that's how it's gonna look. These two right here are Mardi Gras. So this is what it looks like. You see the 5 ties. That's what the back looks like. Nothing special, we just have the pipe cleaners there. And now we take the, I'm gonna do it on the table and show you. So I'm getting a clothespin, and you're gonna take your mesh. I need a weight because it's real curly. I do like 2 rolls, so it's a complete roll here, and then you can clip it, flip it around, and then here you're going to do the same thing. Roll it, so roll it twice, honestly, just so it makes a complete circle here, and then scrunch it down the middle. That's the easiest way I can explain it. Now this has a stripe, so you can just follow the middle stripe all the way down, get to your clip, and then you have the ruffle, okay? So this rail is, it should be 20 or 18, let me see. This is an 18-inch. So depending on what the design is, will tell us how big we can make it. I always put my ruffle, I'm going to put my ruffle down this time. Let's see how that comes out. I know Damon does that. So this is an 18-inch. Depending on how big we can get the design, it's either going to be 18 or 20-inch on the, on the full size. So you want to zoom in. We're just going to go over here really quick. That's the alligator Mardi Gras one. We did that a while back. Don't ask me when, because I don't even remember. And then I'll show you the other one. I'm just going to do this really quick. I'm just doing another ruffle, not missing anything. And then the other one, could barely see it. We did this one, what, last week? I think that was last week. Can you see it? I need my video to catch up. Yeah, that one is an actual kit. We have 2 Mardi Gras wreath rail kits available. Ooh, I like this. So this is what it's looking like. Let me get this open. Back up. Hold on for the ride. Put the ruffle in there, and then I open it up. So here's like where the edges are. Open this up to bring those edges together. Look at how pretty that is. Ooh. Okay, so now I showed you the table part. I'm going to do one more table part, and then I'm going to show you how I do it without the table. I hold it up. So roll it, clip it, flip it, roll it, and then scrunch it. move your weight, whatever you use, roll or scrunch it. Now, I like to do the two ends and then the middle. Actually, it needs to go like that. It's just it's the same way. And open this one up. I'm just kind of squeezing those two edges together. Thank you, babe. Yay, Leslie! Leslie had the missing package that was, I think it shipped the 30th or the 31st, and it said it was in Las Vegas like forever. They didn't scan it between me and her, and she finally got it. So look, that's what that's looking like. This could even be almost like a pancake. We're going to add the other two. It's going to add some more depth, but if you wanted to, you can go that direction. We are not. We're going to make this nice and fluffy. Okay, so now how I do it without using the table, the same thing. Roll it in a couple times, and then just walk your fingers down the middle, making that scrunch. Now, if it gets all wonky, just even it out this way. Oops, don't pull on it too tight like I just did. And then on my past ones, I have done the ruffle up. I'm putting the ruffle down on this. So this ruffle is going to be on top of the other two that we just placed. The same thing, I'm just going to bring them up and pinch those edges together, but it's going to be on top like this. And it's going to look like that. Hi, Christy, thank you. Carol, this is 10" and it's just black and white striped mesh. There's a little bit of foil on the black. So roll it a couple times just to get that full roll. Roll it, and then this is the fast way. And then you could just adjust it how you want. Okay, come over here to the other pipe cleaner. Your other tie, put it together. Ooh, Nancy, so fancy. Nancy has a pole there. And then find your edges. You can get away with doing something smaller. I love the big bulkiness of the 30 inches, especially because one roll of mesh can honestly, look, we have a little bit left. We can get another, probably a 12-inch wreath rail with this. This goes a long way when you're doing your wreath rails, so I don't mind doing the 30 inches. So there. This is our tailboard. Anytime I'm doing the full size, I do 14 inches. So I am thinking, let me see, I gotta move this. I can't have this going the wrong direction. I am thinking, I don't know. I think I want to save this for the bow. Is there anything else I could put in there? Ooh, that one's fun too. That could be for the 4-inch bow, maybe. Kind of like what I did with, where is it? With this one here. I used 4-inch ribbon on this one. But I am liking this for tails, and maybe this. I think so. Okay, I'm gonna do, what if I do 2 of those? That's kind of floppy. I feel like some of the Sam's Club is like hit or miss. It's either really great or floppy is all floppy. I'm pulling out the red. You know, I love the sheer. I'm going to do that too. I think I'm just going to go with that. Whatever. Okay, I'm going to use these for the ribbon tails. So, take my ribbon tail board, put my ribbon on here for the 14 inches, and so what I do, if you've never seen me do this before, this has 5 ties. I'm only going to cut ribbon tails for 4 of them because one spot is going to be the bow. I just love doing that. It's super easy. So I think I'm going to do 2 of these in each one. So I need 8. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Line these all up. Yep, these are the newest design. The same ribbon tail board. We just added the handle. It really makes it easier to hold it versus trying to hold a big old paddle. We still have the other ones. This is just another option if you want to try it with the handle. You can see I still didn't go get my nails done. This mama is just too busy right now. I got stuff to do. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Sarah. Do we have polka dot ribbon? Hi, Debbie. We might. Honestly, I would have to go look on the shelf to see what's out there. And I already have this project picked out, so I really didn't walk the supplies to see what we had today. Okay, this is over. Now I need black and white. So I only need 4 of these because I did 2 of the red plaid. Oops. So once you get this started, you can hold the handle like this and then do it that way. I'm only doing 4, so I don't need to get all crazy with it. Black and white polka dot? Oh, you want polka dot in the thing? No. I have silver. Look, all my black and white is here. I have no black and white polka dot that I know of. I have silver and white polka dot. Let's see, I got some dog paw stuff. That would be really cute. Hi, Tamra. What else do we have? I have yellow polka dot. I have red polka dot. Let's see. Oops. Ow. Just gave myself a cramp. No black and white polka dot. I have this silver, but nah. Okay, we're just gonna stick with this. Put that away. We don't need that anymore. You're gonna take.
I have the reverse.
Red.
I have white with black.
Nah. Thank you though. Take the red, put the black on it because it's this 1.5 inch. Put the red on top. Ooh. I think this is going to be cute. Fold it in half. I like to line up all the little ends. Christy, I use the 13-14 when I'm doing the full size rails, and then I use the 10-12 when I'm doing the 12-inch rails. I just find that the ribbon tails look good when they're shorter on the 12-inch rails. So I do use both of them. Richard challenged me to make a tutu and use the big tail board, so I don't know when that's going to happen. I've never done it, so I did buy, I bought a bunch of tulle that I never used. You know, that's how we do it. We buy stuff and then we're like, oh, new shiny. Okay, the moment passed. But he said, I want to see someone make a tutu using the ribbon tail board. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. Okay, so put the ribbon on there. And then, Highland. Leslie, these are, I have smaller hands, so this really helps. My mother-in-law actually helped Richard come up with that because she was doing cutting ribbon for us, and she asked for a smaller, or she asked for the rail or the tailboard with a handle in it. So, okay, so the red is kind of, it's not canvas, so it's a thinner material. So what I'm doing is I'm opening up the ribbon here, but I'm leaving the, I'm leaving this on top, except for this one fell. So stop it. Like this. So you still see the red, but I'm making it to where the black and white is more on the red here. And then you see what I like to do, have it coming out this way, and then all of these will come out this way. I think I'm gonna put the bow right in the middle. I think so. Just because the pattern here is right in the middle. Debbie, just tell me what you want. Okay, line them up. Yay, Joyce. So some of the packages are doing really well with shipping. Some are still taking forever. I don't know what's happening, guys. But I do know that when we print the label, the package is going out. It is not sitting here. So if you have something that says it's sitting in Las Vegas, that's not accurate. I want these a little bit more open. I'm going to spread these out. I don't like the way that looks. So I'm just going to spread these out a little bit more, okay? So the business across the way, their front office is on the other side of the building, or on the other side of their building, but their bay door and their warehouse is on this side, and they're obviously doing pickups or whatever. They're loading up their flatbed trucks or whoever does their deliveries for them, and they're just making all kinds of noise out there. I hear their forklift beeping and all that. Debbie, that's going out today. I don't like being harassed. I messaged him yesterday. I'm like, I'm just seeing what all Damon's spam was about. Because I get the message and then I go to click on it. It doesn't tell me what it is. I'm like, I don't know. I think we were eating dinner or something. Because by the time, you know, the night owls go live, we're still eating dinner. It's like 5 o'clock. You know what I mean? This is cute, you guys. But it does need like something else. I think when we do the cheetah, it's going to come together. Okay, this is what it's looking like. And it is red and black and white, and we need some like other stuff happening here. Let's do tubing, and then we're going to make our bow. So I left the middle one open. That's where the bow's going to go. I'll show you how I finished that. I'm going to do a red and a gold in each one. Now I just have to find the ends here. There's one. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I need 4 cuts. No, I only need 2 cuts. Because what I like to do is get the 2 ends, so I'm cutting twice at the same time. And I only need 1 for each, so this is 2. So I only need to do 2 cuts. I cut my tubing at 22 inches. I love that size. I think it works out perfect. I think this is going to be nice here. Bringing everything together instead of just the black. Look, I got a little baby one. Instead of the black and white and just red. So I'm going to put it in here. I did glue or plug in my glue gun. I put it over here so Gus doesn't trip over it anymore. I have ornaments to put in. I mean, why not, right? No, I don't have a math chart. Damon was spamming. It was so funny. He texted me. He tagged me and Richard. I saw you guys. Debbie was saying, tag my mom. My mom's early riser, and she was probably sleeping. I don't know. Okay, so put your tubing on. I pinch it so it's coming out, and then we can separate it. This is cute. So take your tubing. I like to get the ends, fold it over, and you're going to hold it in one hand like this, and then across you're going to bring it together. Now you can make tubing longer than this. You don't have to do it this length. You can make it shorter, make cute little like ties on here. I'm going to leave the pipe cleaners because I think I'm going to add some ornaments, because why not? With all this black and white, I wish I had black and white ornaments, but I don't. So, but I do have red and gold. So that's what we're going to do. I know you said try Amelia. She is not on Facebook. Not allowed. The kids like to stand over our shoulder and we're like, get out of here. Because sometimes, you know, there's inappropriate things on there and I'm like, no. Okay, one more. I'm going to hold this up so you can see what it's looking like with the gold in here, how it breaks up all the color, and now it's bringing out more of the sign. I just twist it off a few times, go down to the base, pinch it up. Now, tubing doesn't have wire in it, but it does kind of take a shape. Like if you pinched it or folded it, it would eventually stay that way. So I just kind of do a little pinch right there. Oh, this is cute. Okay, this is what it's looking like. Now, okay, so the space right here where the bow's gonna go, I do twist this off and I do cut it towards like just a little nub. You don't have to do that. If you wanna just tuck it, you know, take your pipe cleaner and twist it off a few times and then tuck it down, you could do that. I'm gonna do a bow and then we're gonna add the other stuff. I do need that. So, I really like this and I want to use it. That has green in it and I don't want green. But this has, oops, red, black, and white. I should just cut that. Harass it. So I'm going to start with 4.5 inch or 4-inch ribbon here. I did buy a whole bunch last time, but a lot of it was Christmas. So I'll just have to get some more. It's not Christmas. I am using my spool board. This is the 4 spool board. It comes with the 4 spools on the end. It does fit the big spools. I took everything off so I can show you how to make a bow because it does come with the 2 here. This was originally used for when you're making ruffles. I used to do a lot of 10-inch mesh with 10-inch sections, and I would roll it up. So I'd put 3 rolls in each tie. Excuse me, I haven't done that in a long time, but I was using this to hold my mesh. So I would do the first roll, put it here, do the second roll, put it there, do the third roll, and then pick them up all together. But this has the dowels that you can use it to make a bow. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is black, white, and red plaid. Now the board is 12 inches, so I'm just gonna do probably a little bit longer because I'm gonna roll up the end here, and let me move this so I can use the mat too. Okay, a little bit longer right here. Scrunch up my ribbon, get that started. This is thick ribbon. I should have another spool board over here to help me. And now from the dowel to the end is about 6 inches. So I'm just going to use that to measure. Okay. And just do that. There we go. I'm gonna put this away. Thank you, Debbie. When in doubt, send us an email. And this is what it's looking like to start. Look at that pretty 4-inch ribbon. Now, I'm gonna do the next plaid here, just so they're right next to each other. Ow. And then we're gonna put the cheetah, the black and white, and then I'm gonna use some of that red sheer. I wish I had polka dot. If I had planned better, I would have got the black and white polka dot, but Nancy did bring in some. It's white with black polka dots, but it was big. Nah, that was the only one that she found. That's okay. Now this. Oh, and now there's a tow truck with a police car on it. What is happening? Now our animal print here. I always say cheetah or leopard. Look, I'm gonna have to look it up because I have no idea. It's just animal print. I don't even know what's the right animal here. So this, I went to the end of the board for the red plaid. Now I'm kind of using the, from this dowel to this dowel for the other loop. Okay. Cut that off. Debbie, I can't help it. I have a big old window here. Now the black and white. Ooh, yep, we have enough. Ooh, I'm liking this. I'm going to bring this in just a little bit more kind of on this side of the dowel. And it's okay not to measure. We can eyeball it. There's a lot of people who don't measure and just eyeball it. There's that. Oh, this is looking really cute. And now my shear. This one is going to be super tiny. I just want a little tiny bow right in the middle. So do you guys watch Disney Plus? Did anybody watch WandaVision? I just thought about that when Debbie said Gladys. I don't know why, because WandaVision, old black and white movie. Sarah, people say sprinkles when they share it. So I say spreading the love. Thank you for spreading the love. Thank you for sprinkles. Okay, pull up my ribbon. I like to put my pipe cleaner down, so my hand's a little small. I don't want this like flying all over the place because that would be really bad. Make sure this is in there right. 'Cause last time I did a bow, the ribbon was all funky. Okay, pull it up. That's what it's kind of looking like. Now, see how the animal print breaks it apart?
Look what I'm doing.
What's Nancy doing? She just said, look what I'm doing. I want to know. Okay, so take your bow, and if you've never seen me do this before, I'm going to put my hand in the back because I'm going to feel the rail. I usually hold it like this. And actually, I got to get this started. Take your pipe cleaner. You're going to go through the mesh. So it rests on the mesh. I'm going to kind of wiggle it around because sometimes it likes to get lost down there. Find it in the back and bring it up to the front, and then do the same thing with the bottom one. Poke your pipe cleaner through the mesh. Find it with your hand. Now this mesh isn't bad because there's not a lot of wide foil. Sometimes with the wide foil, it's a little eh. And then here's what the bow looks like. Now what I like to do, I'll stand back and I'm holding it up. I have this in my hand like this. I haven't tied it off. Hold it up. I don't want the bow looking straight down, so I'm just going to kind of reposition it like that. And then I'm going to tie it off. I do little twists with my hand and my fingers right here. I twist it off several times, just making sure, hey, this guy is not going to come undone. And then you have that long piece out there. Now you can come back and see, okay, it's still straight. I cut it off about 2 inches. And then take this and poke it back in, and you won't have any scratchy parts hanging out. And that's it. You just have that nice one right there. Okay, so now this is where I go back and start fixing. So this is why I had the ribbon and the tails coming out this way, because once you put the bow, it kind of covers it a little bit. And we still want to see the ribbon tails, right? And then make sure your tails are down here for the bow. I think I'm just going to kind of leave this. No. Yeah, I want the leopard up, and I'm going to pull that other plaid down and then separate it like that maybe. Nah, I don't like it. I want them on top of each other a little bit. Or just leave them all in a straight line? Nah, I'm going to pull it up like that. And then fix the little shear. It's the little guy down here. Ooh. So cute. One bow looks longer than the other. I'm just going to pull this a little bit. I don't know what happened. There. Just got kind of a little lopsided there. So without doing anything, look at how I brought in all those colors. Don't be afraid to mix stuff. Your sign will always tell you what colors, what patterns, what, you know, stuff to use. So even though it's kind of, wow, look at that Christmas plaid or this plaid with that, or even the gold tubing. Look at how everything comes together because your sign or your design tells you what color scheme to use. Okay, so now let's just fix all the tails here. I'm going to curl up these red ones, the red sheer on top. I just kind of twist it between, or roll it between my fingers on my thumb. Roll it up. Oh, so pretty. Just cut these other ones. Try to make them not all the same length, just a little bit different on each one. Okay, so this is another one. So this is what I saw Jackie and Jordan do. So I have my, well, we're gonna go over here. I have my glue gun on, if it'll behave. I'm gonna take the end of the 4-inch ribbon and fold it up and just create a little, oops, there, stuck. Put a little bead of glue right across the bottom without burning myself. And then fold it up again, and this time I'm going to put a little tiny bead right here in the middle. Well, that was a big bead. Don't burn yourself. Don't do it, Carrie. And that way it looks pretty. The same thing over here. Now this one has that end. I need to cut it off because I don't like it. You know when you start the ribbon and then it's like folded the opposite direction? It never cooperates, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Fold it up. I'm folding it like 1/4 of an inch. Very tiny. Okay, put that on there. Don't burn yourself. Fold it up again. Another 1/4 of an inch. Hot, 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 hot. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. I don't need this anymore. And then separate this out. I really want to see all of the goodies here. Fan these out. Oops, that glue came out. Stop it. Okay, this is what it's looking like. Look at how pretty that is. And then when you hang it up, you can fix it and fluff it. I'm gonna add a couple, I wanna add ornaments. I'm into it and I love it, so I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna use the, what is that, glitter? I'm gonna use the other one. So cut this up. So if you guys still have Christmas discount, make sure you're grabbing your ornaments. Let's do 2 of the big ones, and then I have some smaller ones here that I can use. And then look at, ooh, maybe this, that's a different color gold, but I don't care. I want to get the darker gold. Maybe I'll do that with the glitter. Nah. Ooh. I don't know. I'm not, these aren't dark enough. I thought I had darker glitter or darker gold ones. I guess not. Maybe I'll just do the red. Okay. We're just going to do that. Oh, I can't use that one. Look. That one has like a little bump on it. It's a little pimple. Oh, great. Oh my gosh, you guys. What am I going to do now? There's silver. Let me see what red ones I have here. I only have little red. I can't use that one. That's going to be right in the design. I'm throwing that away. That's irritating. Give me a second. Let me see what else I have in here. This is all pink, no red. What's down here? Nothing down there. Is there any more red? Nope, that's all pink. Nothing in there. Let's see. Let's put some of these golden red ones on there. That little red one threw me off, you guys. Hi, Jamie. We lost the sound. What happened? So I have 2 of these and 2 of those. How's that? We're just going to use that. Lost the sound. Richard, did we lose the sound? So when I use the ornaments, I take off the end, load up the end here. Whoa, stringing along right on the thing. Now I didn't cut the pipe, or I didn't curl up the pipe cleaners. Actually, I do need to cut it. Darn it. I cut it about 1.5 inches up. Slide this right over the pipe cleaner so the end goes right inside. Twist it up. Ooh, I like that. I am going to cut, well, let's see. Maybe I'll do gold with the red and then just red by itself. So put glue right on the end of that ornament. And then the other end of the pipe cleaner, we'll slide it right on. I twist it around a little bit, make sure it's all connecting. I just love the way this looks. So next one, I'm just going to put a red one by itself. And just load it up on the end there. So it's right there on the top. This is gonna go right on the end of the, see, I did it again, you guys. Cut your pipe cleaner. You don't want this big giant nub there. Slide it on the end. I'm gonna cut the other one off though. I need to get it together. Discombobulated. Okay, so this is what it was looking like. Here's the end of the pipe cleaner. Cut it off to where you only have like an inch and a half. And you're gonna take the glue all on the end of the hole right there. You're gonna slide it on like that. Twist it around so it gets all on the base here. So you don't want it to just be floating on the pipe cleaner. You want it to touch like the tubing, a little bit of the ribbon. And then that's how the end of the pipe cleaners are gonna be. So when you have your tie like this, right? It's all twisted off, you got ribbon and stuff. These are sticking out. Cut them off like about, or if you want them longer, leave them longer. Take your glue, slide it on. That one have it on there. Take your other glue on the end, slide it on, twist it around, and then they look like that. I know it's hard to see because I don't have an overhead shot, but that's like the best explanation I can give you. I keep twisting these just to make sure they're good. If they feel loose, stick the end of your glue gun in there and just do like a glob of glue together, and then they're not going anywhere. Okay, let me do the other side. That's why I take off the little ends, and this is what it's looking like. Look at how pretty that is. Now you can also do, if I had a little bit, well, we could probably put the one of the glitter gold ones in the center of the bow. That one's a little too big. I don't like that. And that the other gold ones that I have, I don't think they're, let me see. Well, I could do that. I'll do that. We'll save that for the end. So it's going to be gold, red, gold. The other red one here. So take your pipe cleaner. I'm clipping one of them off towards the base so you don't see it sticking out. The other one, make sure it's like about an inch and a half up. That's a good amount for me. I like that. Load up your glue. My hand is shaking. I'm gonna put a little bit more on that. Oh, it just wants to keep coming out. Watch your end, slide it right on the end of the pipe cleaner. Twist it around. Okay, this one here, let's clip these. Now you don't have to clip them, that's just my preference. And I did gold and red. Oh, that one didn't want to come off. So glue, ooh. Glue on the end. Go here. I know I use these ornaments a lot, but I love them. I have some green ones I'm going to be using for St. Patrick's Day stuff, you guys. Yeah. I am going to add a little bit more glue to the base here, just to make sure it's in there. Same thing for this one. Okay, let me put this somewhere. Go away. Melinda, I do. This is cordless, but I'm having, whenever I take it off, it cools down. So I don't know what's up with that. I need one of those fancy ones. Okay, here's the glitter one. Same thing. This one, I need to put a little bit more glue because it's going to be in the middle of the bow. Not necessarily on the hole. So this one, I'm going to open up that bow, get as close to the base as I can, and just kind of push it in there and twist it a little bit, just so it gets in there right. Make sure your ribbon is good. I got some on my thumb. Hello. Oh, this is cute. And now we got strings. This is cute. Let's see, is that one going to stay? Yep. I want that glue to dry up. Okay, now I'm gonna, oh, I got stuck. Pulled on the ribbon a little bit. I'm gonna hold this up and show you. I love it. How fun is this? So I need to put a cable tie mount on there. I hang it up. I go back and I start fixing all the, look, there's blue strings, fixing all the ribbons, the tails, the bow, fluff it up, reposition it wherever I want it. So, oh, shoot. But look at how cute that is. Even with the ornaments on there. Super fun. Look at how I brought in the animal print. Oh, thank you. You guys are so fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. What I hope to inspire you is don't be afraid to use mixed patterns and colors here. I know it was iffy and I said that before, but look at how it all came together. And this looks so amazing. So I do want to lay it flat just until the glue is set, because I have had things where I've glued it and I've hung it up right away and they end up falling off because the glue wasn't dry. So we don't want to do that. So lay it flat. Even the gold one in the bow, look at how that broke up that red. I love it.